Distant memory of the past already, probably, is it?
No, it's just a few. Well, no, yeah, no, it's. I was glad we went, but yeah, the weather weather wasn't the best. Yeah, so yeah, but it was okay. So where are we? Yeah, Agile Ventures. Thomas, do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. Well, I've been busy for the last 2 days. I've done a lot of meetings. I'm also looking for a job, so I haven't been able to work so as much as I wanted on the Website One project. But yeah, the latest big thing for us was that we had a great meeting this weekend where we got all the developers together and had a great discussion about what's been going on in the project and where we want to go on from now. And there was a lot of decision made. Some of them have already been implemented. Some of them are waiting for me to document them and post them on the project page. So I'm going to get at it today. Other
So
than
you're going to
that,
document them on this page on.
yeah, on the Website One
Yeah.
project. Yeah. So, for instance, one of the things is that the project description, project introduction should be a little more comprehensive than it is today. It's been noted by some of the developers that it was only one sentence saying what this project is all about, and I think we could improve that a lot, actually. Well, other than that, I've been reviewing the code. I just pulled in the latest version of the code base, and I'm thinking about hooking up with somebody to pair on some UI improvements. There's a chore in Pivotal Tracker about that. So if I find some good pairing partner, I might do that. I have a few hours. Yeah, before I need to attend a meeting. And impediment-wise, not much. Actually, there are some things I don't understand, but we plan to have a project planning or sprint planning meeting tonight at 1800 UTC. So there are some things in the code that I'm not quite familiar with, but I can get that explained. Well, I can ask for an explanation when we see each other, when we have this dev meeting today. So it's gonna be good.
Great.
That's all from me.
Okay, so that's is that this event here? Oh, well, it's the that Sam's event at Makers Academy. I don't know if that.
Yeah. Well, we are gonna use the America's Scrum, I think.
Mm-hmm.
For yeah. So we're gonna do the Scrum first, and then just add on a sprint planning.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. On to me. Well, I've not been doing anything on Agile Ventures projects recently. The only thing you'll see from me is occasional screen shares, which I haven't been recording because basically the Zed Shaw stuff that I've been going through his screen. But let's see, I've been going through his Learn C the Hard Way thing, writing up some notes on that. That's kind of fun. So I'm halfway through that book there. And no plans today, I'm afraid. But except to start this hangout again in 24 hours time, and we'll see where we are there. Craig, anything?
I've been working on Osra project mainly. I've taken on the chore of starting up the Cucumber features.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that was mentioned during the meeting on Saturday, I think, was people were finding it difficult to pair live. So I thought that would be a good thing to put up on Osra so people could git pong without necessarily being in a hangout on it, but still getting the benefits of some pair programming. So we'll see where we go with that. We can each do a little feature and then send it back across Git. but other than that, I've got no blockers. I did try and start a Hangout on Air yesterday, and I'm on Google Apps in the domain, and it wouldn't let me, so I've got to start work out why. I can create a Google Hangout, but I can't do it through the Agile Ventures website. It's not letting me.
Oh, maybe, yes. Have you
That's
tried
weird.
creating a Hangout on Air with the link in Google?
I can create Hangouts in Google, video Hangouts and Hangouts on Air, no problem. But as soon as I click on the Start a Hangout, when I go to the project page so that it's recorded in the Agile Web Ventures site, it doesn't give me permissions, and I think it's something that's set up on the domain.
What sort of an error message are you getting?
I think it's that it's not I mean, it was pretty definitive. It was something, I didn't really read it, but a typical bloke. But it was something like it is not yet enabled for the domain. That doesn't make much sense because it is enabled for the domain, because I can make Google Hangouts as part of that account.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering whether there's a setting in the domain control panel.
Listen, Craig, if that happens again, if you could, after we finished it with this Scrum, if you could do this again and do a print screen or screen dump of the message,
Okay, I should have done that at the time. I just didn't think to be.
No, it's okay. I mean, we all black out someday. No, but you know what I mean. But if you could recreate this error or this situation, and if you could do a screen dump, that would be really helpful. Then we can address that issue.
Do I post that in Osra, or do I put it in Pivotal Track?
Well, things. You know what? Put it on Slack to start with. Before we start creating errors or bug reports. Okay. But try to start a Hangout from Osra project, but also from Website One or some other project.
Okay.
Try to recreate. That would be great, actually.
I'll do that. That's no problem.
Because it could be something that it has to do with a specific project for some reason or whatever. Perhaps the message we are passing in is badly formatted. Sometimes the most incredible things happens. So it's good to create this same problem from different angles. It gives us a better understanding of what's going on.
Okay.
So that would be great. All right. Listen, I have another question about the OCRA project. Is there any implementation someplace, like a demo site done?
Not that I'm aware of. I just pulled the code and set up the development environment.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'll talk to Motassem because it would be nice. I was involved in that before I went, so we created the first skeleton with admin interface and things, but I haven't seen it deployed since. So it would be good. But I talked to him about it.
Okay.
That's great. I'll stop the broadcast there.